Yes, hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host Jan. I hope you're doing well, mate. I really do hope that. Welcome back to the studio and to Chelsea News, where today, like every single day, sometimes twice and even thrice a day, we discuss Chelsea news, or at least react to what's being we learn English and then we react to what's being spoken about or said in the headlines. Today on Chelsea News, Chelsea go for Magic Mike Maignan. L'équipe reporting on Chelsea making contact over Milan's super keeper, Big Magic Mike, which I'm personally very pleased about. We'll talk about that. The Kai Havertz dilemma, Chelsea making whopping bids. Now, here's your... Oh, no, it's not pinch. It's a handful of salt we're going to utilise when reacting to the story. That's right, Chelsea making a bid for Fede Valverde. That doesn't make any sense, but the Kai Havertz stuff is solid. Hopefully the Mike Maignan stuff is. Of course, we know we want a goalkeeper. And we've got lots to get into. In between watching these videos, you should check out ding 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 One Football. That should really be underneath of the QR code. Let's move that around. One Football is completely free. I use it on my phone all the time. The app is nice, slick, shiny and simple. Gives you updates on everything football related. And indeed, you can specify Chelsea. What a lovely Chelsea banner down here. Suits the studio. Chef's kiss. If you're yet to check out One Football, all you've got to do is click the link in the top of the description or scan the QR code that will remain on the screen. Yeah, man, it's dope. Click the link, check out One Football now. It's free. Why wouldn't you want to do that? You know, everyone loves free stuff. I need to take a moment before I even ponder stories relating to Fede Valverde. So let's start with Big Magic Mike, baby. Oh, yeah. So I'll talk about this article first. We're going to read Get French Football News. But this is coming from L'Équipe en France. According to L'Équipe, Chelsea have initiated contact with Milan over the possibility of signing Mike Maignan, who's 27 years old, this summer. Despite interest from the Blues, the French international goalkeeper isn't for sale from Milan's perspective. Chelsea are looking for a new starting goalkeeper ahead of the season as they are unsatisfied with the current options in, of course, Kepa Arrizabalaga and Edouard Mendy. Mendy is generating interest ahead of a summer move, with Monaco reportedly being suited. Yeah, Mendy should be attracting people. He's 30 or 31, so he's still in his goalkeeping prime, and they go a little bit longer, don't they? Champions League winner, AFCON winner, FIFA Pro best goalkeeper guy. Yes, he's been out of form, and we let him run on the pitch the other day, and it was a dismal thing to do. Clearly, he's out of confidence as well. But Chelsea will make at least their money back on Edouard Mendy. Like, we spent like 27 million on him. Well, we bloody well should. That's what I'm saying. Maybe we weren't. Who knows what's going to happen in this peculiar market. But Chelsea should make money back. Milan signed Maignan from Lille in 2021 for 15 million euro. Now, I wanted Mike Maignan to sign for Chelsea before Milan did sign him from Lille. If you are a long-term viewer and you have a good memory, you may be able to cast your mind back to when Chelsea were looking for a goalkeeper and we were being linked to Mike Maignan prior to Edouard Mendy. Of course, Mendy played for Rennes, Maignan played for Lille. Lille were a good side, and Rennes are a smaller side, I guess, in Ligue 1 at the moment. And I knew Maignan was younger, I thought he was better, I wanted him. But then I felt like, oh, I was wrong. Mendy won the Champions League with Chelsea and won FIFA Best Pro Goalkeeper and, AFCON and all this kind of stuff. I was wrong. But maybe I was right. Maignan's gone on to be the best French goalkeeper. He's, of course, he won the Scudetto. He's proved to be a bargain for the 7-time Champions League winners, notably helping them achieve their first Scudetto in a decade. And he's made 69 appearances for the club already. He's got 29 clean sheets. Pretty decent, I suppose. Half or just under half, but, you know, they've been up and down in form as a team. Maignan has been in stellar form for club and country this season. The former Lille stopper's performances on the elite level played a major part in the Rossoneri's success in reaching the Champions League semi-finals this season. With Milan ruling out a possible sale of the summer, it's likely to take a mammoth bid from Chelsea. Now this is interesting, because not all is calm in the land of Milan, of the AC side. Although it's not Inter Milan, apparently it's Internazionale and just Milan. Regardless, we want a goalkeeper from either. And reports are suggesting, actually, that Chelsea have agreed terms, or loosely agreed terms, with the player of Inter. Of course, Andre Onana, the former Ajax goalkeeper, who they signed on a free. Milan signed Maignan for only 15 million. And if either sell, they would make a huge profit. Now, if you said to me, I'll take either. I think they're both very good, but I do love Mike Maignan. If you said to me, Jan, pick a goalkeeper you could sign, I'd go, give me Magic Mike. MFer. No swearing here. I'd be very, very pleased with that. It would take a mammoth bid. I believe Fabrizio Romano has even commented on this, saying, yes, it would take a big old bid. But not all is calm over there. And we know this, we've got, you know, peculiar, ambiguous tweets from Rafa Leao after Maldini was canned. He's apparently not happy. Maignan is apparently a notable character, player that's not happy with the dismissal of Maldini, and people are upset. And there's loose speculation that this may cause players to want to jump ship, to not want to continue, to not want to carry on playing. You know, maybe this isn't a report suggesting this has happened, but who knows? Maybe there's a loose transfer request in the offing. Who knows? Chelsea are in a position with both Milan clubs to do some form of negotiation. Of course, with AC Milan and Mike Maignan would have to put in a really big bid, but also they do want our players. They do want Ruben Loftus-Cheek, the central midfielder. Maybe there is a deal to be done there with part exchange. Maybe they'd also be interested potentially in taking Mendy, you know, as a replacement. Mendy and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and 10 million, 20 million for their goalkeeper. We lose big wages off our books because Ruben's on 150k a week, and we sign a player that we need, you know. So maybe that can happen. Who knows? Let me know what you think. But yeah, apparently we've agreed terms with Andre Onana, but that doesn't mean much at the moment. We were always kind of going to agree terms with either of these players should a transfer be feasible. But it's about getting the clubs to sell to us. Right, got some more stories, but before we do get into them, a quick reminder to support the content if you want to. Just drop a like, takes a millisecond, and you're welcome to subscribe. And should you choose to do so, hit the bell, man, because I'm uploading all at the ruddy time. So Chelsea and Real Madrid are linked again in this uncertain, turbulent time of the transfer period. What's going on with Kai Havertz? Well, Matt Law of The Telegraph writes, Chelsea are facing a dilemma over Kai's future. Of course, basically, our valuation seemingly too high for others. Havertz has attracted interest from Real Madrid and at least 2 other clubs, with Arsenal also monitoring developments. So was that 3 other clubs? Is that 4 clubs in total? Is 4 clubs going for Kai Havertz? You could, you know, maybe assume that. The asking price is believed to be around 70 million, has put off potential bidders. Look, man, people don't necessarily pine for the old regime for a multitude of reasons, but I miss Marina Granovskaya somehow getting 150 million all in on Eden Hazard with 12 months left on his deal, getting nearly 60 million on Diego Costa, who was told he will never play for Chelsea again, and he himself proclaimed he'll only play to Atletico. So I thought we were going to get 20 million for Atletico, but no, we made a profit on Diego Costa. And these Champions League winning players with like 2 years plus left on their contract, they're young still. We can't get any money for him. Granted, everyone knows we're in a precarious position, but come on. Given the fact Havertz is German international, Champions League winner, scored the winner in the final, Chelsea believe their valuation reflects the market rate, and to a degree, I agree. Havertz has not indicated a desire to extend his Chelsea contract and is thought to be interested in a move away from Chelsea. I don't think this is like necessarily I hate Chelsea. I think it's no, I had fun, good moments, but clearly this is like a project and it's been difficult for me. So, you know, potentially interested in an exit, particularly to Real Madrid. That often happens, doesn't it, at Chelsea? I'd like to leave to Real Madrid. Bastards. Clubs are also acutely aware of Chelsea's need to sell, of course. You know, look, let's move on from this. We know the situation. My cat. No, that's me changing the subject. We know the situation with Kai Havertz. My cat wants to come in. Yeah. There she is. Meow, 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 meow. Yeah, man, look. Kai Havertz, there's an agreement on both sides that should a deal could be struck, it will be struck between, as in Kai and Chelsea. Many people will be upset with that and disappointed. Many people will be happy with that and like, yeah, look, he's not worked out. I am on the fence. I think he's very, very talented. I think I can also sign off him leaving. He's on high wages. He doesn't meet the new structure. We could have younger players on less money. That maybe have more productivity, but that's not to like denigrate Havertz. I think he is a good footballer. Look, do you want to go out or do you want to go in, mate? Go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so it's real tough, man. It is tough. It's this, you know, I think Mason Mount has proven more he can be a productive player in the Premier League as a number 8, a midfielder. He can score goals, assists, and he can, you know, work systemically and move different. Now, I think Kai Havertz is underrated, his work rate. He's kind of got like the Mesut Ozil vibes when no one thinks he runs or works because of his like, I don't know, like sort of aloof kind of style, but that's not true. He does work hard. Are we going to sell him? The thing is, I'll be interested in learning the collective opinion. Make sure you comment on Havertz, because I'm cool either way, and this is rare, my friend. I am cool either way. If we sell him, fine. That's fine. If he stays, that's fine too. I look forward to seeing what he can do under Poch. Make sure you let me know what you think about Havertz, because that story will develop. We will follow it here, of course. So make sure you turn the bell on when you subscribe, and let's talk about a silly season headline. Put a little bit of hot chocolate in my coffee this morning. Very naughty. God, I'm getting old. Right, so Chelsea, this is headlines. Okay, so this is the handful. Have you all got your handful of salt? Is it salty? Chelsea make whopping £112 million bid for Real Madrid star. So this would make Chelsea's... Okay, the salt. We're all in the salt. This is not me... I mean, I react to headlines, and this is very much my reaction to this headline. Keeping on Real Madrid, one of the up-and-coming stars that has been so useful that can play in the middle 3/4 and play in the front 3, Federico Valverde. Fede Valverde for short. Chelsea have apparently made a £112 million bid. Come on. Chelsea have reportedly made a mouth-watering £112 million bid offer for a certain Real Madrid star. We've spent a lot of money, I'm not going to read all that again, but to have an appetite for more big money signings. The side is now reported to be eager to bring one of Real's key players to Stamford Bridge, with the new manager, Mauricio Pochettino, said to have earmarked the star as a potential marquee arrival for his tenure, which begins, of course, on the 1st of July and ends in June 2025. The tactician and the club decide against the option again to 2026. I think there is an option from the club. Right, keep that salt in your hand. According to Spanish outlet Defensa Central, the Argentine boss wants to sign Los Blancos midfielder Fede Valverde in the upcoming transfer window with a whopping bid of £112 million, said to have already been submitted to the La Liga giants. So this is Spanish media saying Chelsea have already bidded £112 million. The report claims the English outfit have tabled an offer of £95 million up front, but £17 million in add-ons for the South American. Where's this coming from? This is surely not true. This is absolutely surely not true. But this is Chelsea news. This is a headline that circulated. I will react to them. That's what we do here. I shan't turn my back. Although the 24-year-old is believed to have no interest in leaving the Santiago Bernabeu and his contract runs for another 4 years, the offer by Chelsea will reportedly stand till the end of June. Of course, we're losing several midfielders. N'Golo Kante, Mason Mount, probably Loftus-Cheek and Mateo Kovacic, so we do need midfielders. So what, we spend £80 million on Brighton's Caicedo, and then we spend... Look, it's not the 112 million that's making me laugh at this story, because it's Fede Valverde. He's 24 years old. He's become one of Real Madrid's most important players. Like, he starts over Aurelien Tchouameni. He's great. He's 24. Yeah, he's so experienced. You can play him in the front three. You can play him in the middle of the park, and he will make your team a lot better. Why would this Champions League winner playing for Los Blancos want to come to non-Champions League football, Chelsea Football Club, when he's probably in his dream club, Los Blancos? It's just beyond me. Look, could it have been possible that Chelsea have tabled this bid for YOLOs? I suppose so. Theoretically, yes. Would it ever happen? Almost certain. Like the headline almost here would be not that Chelsea have offered loads of money and they've signed Fede Valverde. The headline would be, literally, this would be priority. Why has Fede Valverde decided to go to Chelsea? You know? We do need midfielders though, and we should sign 2 at least. And I said 2 at least, that's if we consider Andre Santos or Cesare Castade in the squad next season. We won't have both, but we may have one, probably Andre Santos out of the 2, despite Castade's scintillating goal-scoring form and just general play for the U20 Italian side. Look, maybe we give them Havertz and 80 million. It's not going to happen, is it? Let me know what you think about all these silly stories. And let me know about who you want as a midfielder. I look forward to reading the comments, as I always do. There's some really funny ones lately as well, so shout out you, man. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for liking and subscribing. And do check out OneFootball because it's free. Why wouldn't you want to check out something that's cool and free and genuinely useful? Click the link in the top of the description. Ciao!